How did you break into this?
I didn't break in. You just keep working at it. You know, these bullshit stories of somebody went out with $15,000 and made Paranormal Activity. That's total bullshit. Okay, they did go and make it for $15,000, and it sat around Hollywood for 2.5 years until Steven Spielberg optioned it to make it into a $100 million film. Then the rights lapsed, and Paramount went, well, we got this stupid thing. So they went back, they sunk $1 million or $2 million into it, cleaned up the sound, put some CGI in, and started a bullshit marketing campaign called Demand It, which was really nothing more than taking 5 years worth of demographic data research that you're culling and did it all within a month and a half. So idiots were like, I'm gonna type in my name and everything and they'll bring Paranormal Activity to my movie theater in my town. They already were bringing it to your town. Okay? They just found out now who likes horror movies, what age group, what sex, what demographic, what income level. They just found it all. You just did all their work for them. Okay? And they sunk $50 million behind it in a gigantic marketing campaign. And the movie made $200 and some million at the box office, $400 million. Who knows? It made a lot of money. But everybody thinks, I'm going to take my Best Buy camcorder and I'm going to go out and I'm going to make my bullshit zombie movie and it's going to make $200 million. No, it's not. It's not. I promise you, it will not. And that's how it really works. You've got to keep doing it. And the main problem now is everybody talks and nobody does. Okay? You can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about you're going to do this and I'm going to do that. Just do it. Go get a camera, get some money, and make a movie. And if it doesn't make money, okay, then you'll learn. What did you learn from the failure? Parlay that on. I've been making movies since I was 10 years old. I used to get my brother in my mother's house dress, tie him to the roof of a car, drive him all over the place on a Super 8 camera, cutting with Scotch tape and scissors, okay? And that's how I did it all. I didn't have Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, I didn't have green screening, I didn't have any of that bullshit. So it was like, and I hate to sound like I walked uphill 2 ways in snow up to my ass, but you know, the point is, you got everybody that's talking, and you can put your movie on YouTube and hope that somebody will see it, or you can actually put your nose to the grindstone, understand horror. Like when you guys did your review on Camp Dread, which I've told you before, you got it. And yet now you got people, well, there was no Jason, there wasn't enough tits, there wasn't enough machete action. It's more than that, okay? And Camp Dread, we knew exactly what we were getting into. I even warned the executive producer whose investing money I was entrusted with that the slasher movie is passé right now. It's in remission. You know, what we tried to do was bring back the corny dialogue and all of that stuff, and yet give you a straight up movie. But that only came from working your ass off and knowing what works, what doesn't work, and understanding that the business doesn't work the way that the fairy tale legends tell you. Blair Witch Project was made, yes, for $60,000. Again, $2 million was pumped into it with a $45 million marketing campaign, and nobody sees all of that. So the best way is you don't break your way into the business, you work your way into the business. You know, I had somebody say to me one time, well, you got lucky. Yeah, that's what it was. I got so lucky, I just happened to be walking down the street, bumped into a guy, said, let me give you $1 million for the fields. How about that? That's luck. Okay, what it was, nobody understands. I cultivated that investor for a year. Okay, I was on a vacation in Ecuador on the Galapagos Islands and sailing by raft on a nightly basis, 2 nights a week to the hotel, just so I could communicate by email to this guy about questions he had for the investment. That's how you make a movie. Okay, and that's the best answer I can give.